for the Thanksgiving week shopping stretch. We just got it here moments ago. MasterCard Spending Pulse expects total retail sales, so this is in-store and online, will grow 10% over last year, 12.2% compared to Thanksgiving week 2019. Black Friday sales alone forecast to increase 20% year over year. Shoppers are expected to return to physical stores to snap up those in-store doorbusters that are reverting to Black Friday from Thanksgiving again this year. So what's old is new again. Many retailers are closed on Thanksgiving. Many did so in 2020 as well, as the pandemic really accelerated and there were no vaccines available. And while those factors have changed, the stores are going back to previous Turkey Day tradition and staying closed. E-commerce sales are expected to grow just 7.1% compared to Thanksgiving week 2020. It makes sense because remember, so many consumers just shopped from the safety of their homes Thanksgiving week last year compared to non-pandemic Thanksgiving week 2019. However, e-commerce will be more than 50% higher.
Black Friday is just around the corner. And ain't nobody got no money, baby. So how we gonna buy what we have to have? Credit. You guessed it. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jackson White, co-founder and chief of content at Politiscope. And thank you for tuning in today to TYT. So let's talk about the Black Friday extravaganza. And of course, Christmas coming shortly after that. Let's talk about the 2020 pandemic. Let's talk about the familiar stats that we know about. Before the pandemic, 70% of working Americans living paycheck to paycheck, not being able to afford a $400 emergency, wages being stagnant for over 40 years, while the cost of living continues to rise, zoning laws. We've discussed these types of things many times. Now, 2020, millions of people losing their jobs. And now, after the pandemic, millions of people quitting their jobs and refusing to go back because of a, growing workers' revolution that we're seeing, as companies routinely do not treat their employees with any type of respect or any type of dignity. They don't pay them anything, they don't give them benefits, and they just quickly replace them if anything happens, as if they're just robots on the line. So all of that being said, over $1 trillion in credit card debt, almost $2 trillion in student loan debt. The list goes on and on and on about the fact that Americans still are not doing well financially. And Black Friday's coming around. Last year for Thanksgiving, we really weren't able to be out and about. I live out here in the New York area. If you're vaccinated, you can go in places. It's more exciting, so people are going to be out and about. But I think that this really centers on one of the key issues with our culture here in America, is consumerism being at the heart. We can't stop spending money that we don't have on things that we do not need. Things are not made to last. Things break routinely so that the money and the dollars can keep on circulating, except for the fact that everybody's broke and the gap between the wealthy and the poor continues to grow. And this is why we're involved in politics. People like you, people like me, people like us. This is why we're in it, because we see these problems, we see these issues, and we want to do something about it. We understand that it's not so simple as to just do everything yourself and have responsibility, because we know that the good people around us do in fact have responsibility. We just live in a system that isn't just unfair, but it's totally rigged in such a way that the people at the top really can just kick their feet up and not really face consequences. The people who caused the 2008 economic crash and others went to jail. We can go on and on and on about how white-collar criminals continuously get away with everything because they're the ones funding the federal government, the state government, the local government, the whole machine. So, do your best to not blow all your money on Black Friday. But hey, if that's what you want to do, I'm not here to tell you not to. But it's definitely going to be crazy. Let's enjoy the holidays with friends and family. Let's stay safe, and let's get involved.